So guys, and before we jump into this video, I did want to give a huge thank you to Amino for sponsoring this video, and they actually have a cool new app coming out for both Android and iOS devices. The app is called Galaxy Amino, and pretty much what it is a cool community of like-minded individuals. Particularly this one is centered around No Man's Sky, and that's why I'm a pretty big fan of it, because I love No Man's Sky. And what it is a newsfeed of content, including stuff like chats, polls, challenges, tutorials, videos, GIFs, all that type of stuff. You can follow certain people on the app, you can make your own posts, and it's just awesome. It's this great community, and I myself do participate in it. I'm not super active, but I do hop in there like once, twice a day or something. And speaking of that, you totally should go follow me on the app if you do choose to download it. My profile is just going to be Starsnipe, and that way you can see whenever I post things, you can follow me, and I like followers, so you should totally do that. But other than that, you should totally go out and potentially start a public chat. Maybe you'll meet, one of your new friends through hopping into a public chat and talking with people, because, you guys obviously share an interest in No Man's Sky. And just as a heads up, I am going to have the link to download this over in the description down below for both iOS and Android, so go make sure you check that out. But other than that, let's go ahead and hop into this juicy video I got lined up. So guys, what is up, and welcome back to another video. Now today I have a pretty cool little idea thing, well, not idea, but just kind of method that I found out about, and I did want to share with you guys for being very efficient with learning another alien language in the game. So with first thing that you're going to need is just a good amount of carbon and finding one of these aliens that you can interact with. And now usually you want it to be an alien that you're in a good standing with. I'm not sure my standing with the Korvax, but I will let you guys know the method as we go. But pretty much what you are going to want to do here is interact with these guys. And then as you interact, you get a choice of stuff to pick from them, right? So as that happens, the goal is, and we can do that, you want to be able to get as many requests new words as possible, but it is going to take, it's going to take out your carbon, right? You need 20 carbon to do it. However, there's a certain way where you can literally request the guy for carbon. So if you have a good amount of carbon to begin with, like, I don't know how much you need exactly. I just got a stack just to be safe, but then if you continue interacting with them, ultimately there are two choices, I believe, that can possibly give you carbon back. And we will hopefully see some of those today, and here we go. So what you can actually request is the isotope, and then as you request the isotope, there should be a chance to get some carbon out of that. And as you can see, we got 82 carbon. So already that's enough for 4 more interactions, and pretty much you just want to continue doing this. And what you're doing is every time there's the option to get a new word, you're getting the new word, and then if you can't get the new word, you continue requesting isotopes or other stuff. Not there. The third option, it requires something. Unfortunately, we don't have that, but we can nonetheless request a new word. And pretty much, if there's nothing desirable, you can request whatever. It doesn't matter. But the goal is ultimately to do new words, to actually learn your new words, and then just keep on requesting. I think fuel will give you carbon, and then isotopes will give you carbon as well. So if we can get either of those two, and here we didn't get either, unfortunately, because his third slot is taken up by gifts. So in this situation, we would just ask for whatever. And this is going to be a little bit of a grindy way, but it is a surefire way of learning a lot of words, and you might need to dedicate some time to it and all that. But it's really pretty efficient, and you can also get some other stuff out of it as well. But if we continue here, we can request another new word. There's a silicate there. We don't want a silicate. I'm not interested in that. And I just want to see if we can get that third option, getting fuel. We haven't gotten that one yet, to my knowledge. But as you can see, we're learning words. I think we're up to like 4 words already. We're just using up the carbon. And pretty soon here, hopefully we will get that option that we are looking for. And then things should be well to go. And here you can see we're just starting to learn more and more. And there we go. We got the fuel. So if we request fuel from him, we should be able to get some carbon as well. So if you get the fuel option, or if you get the isotope option, they will give you carbon. And then you use that carbon that they give you to continue interacting with them. And ultimately, you can do this for anything, but you're not going to be repeatedly doing this for any other reason other than words. And the thing is, words do come up a relatively good amount, but yeah, so you do want to have that third level of trust with the species, which you can just do by doing activities beneficial to them usually. Then you just repeat that, and pretty much that is how you can grind out a lot of words. And as you saw, I started with like a stack of carbon. Currently we have more than we started with, and it really just pays for itself. So you might even be able to get some, like, end up with more stuff than you ended with. It does suck though. It is going to be time consuming, but it is just a surefire way and the quickest way. Is it the most fun way? No, but it is the quickest way, to my knowledge, of learning these languages compared to having to look around everywhere. I just hit my mic on accident, but compared to having to like look around all over planets and stuff for monoliths and ruins where you learn a couple at a time, look for knowledge stones, this right here is a knowledge stone. And all we gotta do is give him the carbon that he gives us. It's a win-win, baby. So there's really no way to go wrong unless eventually this somehow does get patched, which it could. It could eventually get patched, who knows, because they don't want people to just farm this, but currently you can farm any of these interactions after you get to the 3rd tier of trust with them. And like I said, that can be done just by doing activities with them. If you do interactions well with them, so like the first time you meet an alien, you can have an interaction. You just want to get that up to level 3. Start off with however much carbon you can get, and just a stack, that's a decent number, and then from there, continue learning words, and you can also get silicates if there's no words, if you really want silicates, but the point of this is to learn words. So hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. I would highly appreciate that, and hopefully you are still continuing to enjoy the series. I'm going to be traveling to Germany for Gamescom, so that's why I had to record so much in advance, but no worries, I am reading the comments and stuff, and it will be applied in the future, but that's gonna do it for me. So if you guys have any other cool ways of, you know, learning languages, let me know. You know, if you have any cool kind of boosting methods you want to try and see. There's one more I know for making a lot of money. Unfortunately, I have not had the best of luck with getting one of the materials I need. However, that is in the works, and it should be coming relatively soon, so don't you sweat it there. Anyways, that is going to go ahead and do it to me for this episode. Hopefully this was helpful. I do love being helpful, along with hopefully entertaining in the normal series, but I'm going to try to do some of these one-off videos to try and be helpful. So hopefully that was great, and yeah, other than that, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.